walk from here.
You think the swarms hold up in that fort?
The what?
The swarm.
Well, even if he dies, at least we got an entire chapter with him.
Okay.
And it was a magical chapter
It
at that.
sure was.
We need to get through that fort to the abandoned osmium mine on the other side.
Because... why?
Because the COG dumped a few thousand locust bodies in there after the war. If your swarm's related to the grubs, we'll find out there. Now let's go.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Like editing all the videos and actually watching all the cutscenes. JD hasn't really been like the focal point of the story at all.
No, it's all been Marcus.
And Kate, like Dell is like non-existent. He might as well just not even exist.
Yeah.
JD has almost said like nothing in the cutscenes of any value.
Yeah.
It's all been Marcus and Kate.
Well, Kate, there's going to be some sort of thing with her mole.
Her mom? This looks like it'll pick up probably where that E3 thing kind of started.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Like the original one.
Have you been there?
Once, 25 years ago, James's mother and I went down to supervise the disposal. By then, the grubs' bodies were completely covered in that crystal shit. Pretty much indestructible. So they sealed them up and walked away.
Okay.
So they are going to be connected to the Locust.
Think
That's
the Locusts are
dumb.
back.
Don't know yet. That's the one nice thing about being old. You don't have to have an opinion about everything.
That's like the opposite of the real world.
Also, that's a pretty fitting real-world
I'm
solution.
sure we'll find out.
What, all the old people just stopped talking?
No, dead bodies
Never said
that
it
they're
did.
going to burn gets covered in indestructible crystals. Let's just put it in a tomb.
Yeah,
That's basically how we would handle it if this really happened.
probably. Where is everyone? Why did I start like so far away?
Hey,
Get
there's
that
water here.
collectible.
That's not a collectible,
Pretty
it's
sure
water.
that's how you get dysentery.
Let's assume I live.
It's cool. I wonder if there would have been different dialogue if it was JD.
I hope you get dysentery. Oh,
Something's on the roof.
Yeah, I know. Keep calm.
I think I know what this is.
I can't believe it's been 3 chapters and we're only now getting introduced to them.
Also, I feel like the first 2 chapters went very quickly.
No, I think they were pretty standard, like Gears chapters.
Head for the fort!
Oh, hey.
Oh no, not this lightning shit again.
Well, so much for the fort.
Ah, come on!
There's a gate!
Yeah, I think this was in one of the E3 demos. But I think they just like copy-pasted, like removed Marcus.
Makes sense. Which is funny because if it's the same original E3 demo that they did that, he was in the trailer.
Yeah, but you don't do that like right at the beginning. You don't lead with Marcus, you end with Marcus.
Yeah. Which, that noise is really weird. In case you're wondering, that's what Marcus says in bed all the time.
You don't lead with Marcus, you end with Marcus?
Exactly.
Is he a cuck? I don't understand.
Inside!
He's into some stuff.
Okay.
Being a soldier for that long kind of fucks with your head.
Never a dull
Note that I use the proper use of cuck
We should be safe
Proud of
here
you.
until that wind
and not the
blows.
"oh, you're a cuck."
Chris?
No one has any dust allergies, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, he can't be firing on all cylinders at all times.
Well, that was Dell.
What's that?
Was it? How did I just mix up
What the
Dell
hell?
and Marcus?
What the hell?
What is this?
Barry? What is this? I hope this isn't on his blood.
You okay?
Uh-oh.
I think so.
Well, you're glowing now, so that's
Dad?
good.
Come on. Whatever climbed out of that thing went this way.
Classic Marcus.
I didn't know that People Can Fly did Bulletstorm.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the only thing that
Wait a
they've done
There's something
other
in
than
there.
Judgment.
Yeah, I was gonna say they did that too.
Cut it open.
Not sure that's a good idea, Dad.
Yeah. Me neither.
No, it doesn't. That looks pretty
That
terrible.
was bad.
Oh. Oh, that's nasty.
Jin's disappearances. I think we just found them.
They're harvesting us. If this is what happens to people they capture... Oh, God, Mom.
Kate, hey, come on. We'll get her back, all right?
We need to find that mine. Come on.
Did I ever tell you about the time we found a giant worm? Dad, not again.
War pods.
You know he tells that story to like everyone he meets.
Say locust.
Okay, so that'll be 1955. I ever tell you about the time I fought a giant worm?
That is so not a good sign.
Cut my way out of its stomach.
Yeah.
It had 4 hearts.
Stay calm. Keep moving.
Like I said, 1955. And they were sinking cities with it. Mr. Phoenix, you just told me this last time.
Giant worm. Get me started on the goddamn Leviathans.
Get down. That thing's been following us since we got here. I'm gonna flush it out.
What? How? Yeah, that works.
When it bolts, take it out. Got it?
I don't like that.
I don't like this either. Yeah, this was like the original reveal too, I think.
Mm-hmm. No.
Dad!
Really?
No!
Run!
Desk!
God damn it!
Marcus was gonna help us beat these things. Get my mom back. Now what the hell do we do?
That thing, I can't believe it. It just swallowed him.
All right, stop! He's gone. But he's not dead. They're taking people and using them. We know that process takes some time. So right now, we go after my dad. We need him.
And what if we can't get him back?
Then, I guess we're all alone out here.
Fuck.
Okay, so now what?
Now we go to where they're taking him.
Where's that?
The same place he was taking us. That Locust burial site.
Okay, well at least he's not dead.
All right, let's get out of here and track the one that took Dad.
Yeah, maybe you are right. Maybe these are pretty short. Because that was a chapter in and of itself. That was like 10 minutes.
That was a kind of important one though. Like,
No, it was.
do you
Go for it.
Shutty?
I think I have. Yeah, I have everything I need. Good. Why are you wasting it?
Perfect.
Whatever. I like that cutscene. The only reason I like it is because it kind of makes you cognizant of the fact that they're cognizant. Of the fact that they're not soldiers, you know.
Yeah, they just ran away.
Yeah.
And so are we.
And they're all like, "What are we gonna do?" And Marcus is all like, "We're gonna cut everything open."
Gee, Kate, I don't like the sound of them apples. What are we gonna do?
Goo.
If this is a sire. That's weird, I guess. That's cool. If they're trying to bring it back to the like Gears 1 kind of horror, that'd be pretty neat. Okay, they just look like grubs.
Kind of.
That just looks like a grub.
Keep him back! Left! I see him!
That's cool. They're shorter than you, so the animation's different.
That's cool.
What do these remind me of? These remind me of the little kids in Dead Space 2, and that's not a good thing. Because that can be bad.
So far, so good. I like the fact that they're fast, too. It adds a little bit of something.
Yeah, I guess they're well.
They're kind of somewhere between a grub and a wretch.
Wretch. I was about to say these are the wretches.
Do not touch any more pots.
There!
I can't. That screaming reminds me of something too.
It also
is that
reminds
also
me
the
of
Dead Space game?
yeah.
Okay, I haven't played that one.
Well, you shouldn't. I played it right before Dead Rising 4, which was like double disappointment. Like I replayed Dead Space 2, and then I played Dead Rising 4, and that was a bad time to be me.
Yeah, no idea what the hell's going on.
Who's shooting? That's none of us.
So what are you doing? Is that a jackhammer?
Hey, you okay?
Jackhammer.
Yeah,
Rip
fine.
the store.
Weather changed pretty fast. Watch it coming down.
Why is it that I'm the one who always gets covered in goop?
Oh, hey. Kidding.
I like seeing women in goop.
Brazzers.com.
What's this icky paint like goop? No, boys, don't touch that.
We need to get out of here.
This looks like we could like cut our way through here. Kind of.
Can you hear?
Can't reach it.
What happens if I do this?
I just said do not touch the pots!
Oh,
Oh, there's a man.
sir.
They look like there was going to be a treasure chest behind there.
So these pots, the incubators,
I wish.
we're put in.
And they come out. We need to find my dad, and soon.
Another Gears of War game where we're just looking for our dad.
Did you fuck my did?
Great.
So this would be acceptable if it's just like, okay, Marcus is gone for the rest of the game, but he's not dead. That's fine with me. I'm okay with that.
But there needs to be some sort of cutscene where he pops out of something and says something ridiculous. That'll make it okay.
Right, what was that?
I mean, I'm still 100% okay.
Over there, that's the one.
How do you know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
There was at least 12 of them.
I'm still 100% convinced Marcus is going to bite the big one, but I don't want him to.
I think it'd be kind of unfortunate to have him get eaten and then not die and then die afterward. That's kind of dumb.
I had the same thing with something else in a game. I don't remember what it was. Like, I've used that logic many times. Like, why would you bring this character back just to kill him?
Yeah. Especially with how short this game is turning out to be.
Yeah. I looked it up on howlongtobeat.com, which is usually pretty accurate. It said it was about 8 hours. It's like, it's right in between like 2 and 3. So I figured
I hate this.
why?
Just all the disgusting popping noises and then the screeching.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Saturday night in my house. I have a lot of zits.
This reminds me of the time that Alex Jones was talking about goblins. I don't want to see him in bed with a goblin.
This way.
Ingratiating goblins. I don't want to see him kissing goblins.
These goblins try to kiss me real quick.
You're in the goblin's nest, getting covered in goblin vomit.
Do you need ammo?
No, I think I'm good. You can grab it.
Woohoo! Everything up here. Do you get a thing?
I haven't looked at any of these yet, and I don't know how to.
Hold.
Okay, can't read that. The text literally couldn't be any smaller.
I can't move this alone.
Cliffy B had one thing to say in this game, and it was please make the text real small, and then he pieced out.
He hopped away in his rabbit
We
suit.
follow this snatcher thing.
Then we find my dad, Raina, and everyone else they snatched.
Stop saying snatch.
But what if it wants us to follow?
And it's making a big mistake.
Gears of War 4 Snatcher, brought to you by Hideo Kojima and
Hey, there's
Konami.
a snot bubble up there.
Ew, what's What's that inside it?
That's a butthole.
It's a boom shot? It's a mulcher.
What? Isn't that another locust weapon? Or was the mulcher just cog?
Nah.
How'd you get upstairs?
I've been upstairs.
For how long?
How'd you get downstairs?
I've been downstairs the whole time. I never left.
In my dad's radio.
Oh, did you go upstairs?
Yeah, I was up here the whole time.
I didn't know.
Here's Dell.
JD just keeps getting left behind.
Over there!
Head toward that train station. Let's go.
That was some weird texture popping.
Yeah, I'm gonna attribute that to like it having to split the screens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how like different the game performs when it's just the single screen.
Everywhere!
I assume the reason that it's this weird letterbox is the same reason that Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Help.
Dell's got ya. Is that it keeps the frame rate consistent because that's what the like why it looks so horrible in Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Yeah.
I keep blind firing these guys. I don't think that's a very good idea.
Worked okay for me for a little bit. Oh. You're on your own.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Nope. Oh, why are you guys always so far away from me?
Oh, I just got my head beaten.
No, you didn't get it beat in.
I got beat off.
Yeah. You got beat off
I did.
by a bunch of little children.
Somebody at work said that the other day. They said, something along the lines of basically, like, instead of beating something, they said beating off instead of beating. I don't know.
God damn, that's a lot of them.
Where am I?
This guy
Where
is,
are you
oh my
guys?
god, this guy is so annoying.
Who, Dell?
No, the guy who keeps, this one, oh god, stop! They just keep, like, jumping over my head.
I like that southern accent you got there.
Over my head?
They're everywhere!
See, like I was saying before with JD not really being the main character of this, why isn't Kate just the playable character? Like, why are you not JD and I'm Kate? Because she seems to be more of the focus of the story.
Well, because Marcus is, you know, he's the focus at this point, and it's still, you know,
I guess.
his son.
But I'm still saying, like, JD hasn't been developed very well.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll come.
Oh, well, not that Marcus or Dom were really ever that developed in the first game.
Dom was the more developed of the two.
Yeah, but still.
Marcus had some development issues, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't really till the third game that Marcus got development.
I just lost my fucking brother. First my brother, then my wife, now my tomatoes.
I like your Marcus. Like, there will always be a time and a place for Kermit Marcus. But I like your Marcus when you actually try. It sounds real good. Because it's just goofy enough,
Yes.
but it also sounds like him.
So, whose fort was this? The
Oh,
Cog's?
that is fart.
Doc used it as a field hospital. Actual fort is from way before the cog. Seriously, like Kings and Wizards days.
What?
Wizards.
Wait, did he say wizards?
Yeah, and then JD just made fun of him, like Kings and Wizards. I got your break.
0 out of 10. I hate this game. That should have just blown up.
It did look like a wizard, though.
Yeah, but I want it to like crumble
yeah.
and stuff.
There's no Frostbite engine. There's no Halo 2.
2 out of 10. It's no Halo 2. IGN too much water. It's too lonesome.